can do. That's
So I just pull that.
Remember. Yes.
Wait until I'm clear. Unfasten the
seatbelts.
Jump out of the plane.
Yes.
Pull the big red handle.
Only on the commando.
Of course. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. That's it, more or less.
Good morning and welcome to the very sunny south of France. We skipped one day of this vlog because we're just driving in a straight line for 1,000 miles. That means that we have put 1,000 miles on the Vantage in 24 hours. We are now on our way to Cannes to jump in a RedBull stunt plane. I know I've done some crazy things on this channel and I often say I can't believe the words that are coming out of my mouth, but today is another one of those days. So let's hop in the new Vantage, drive into Cannes and then get into a RedBull stunt plane. That is the sound I've been listening to for 1,000 miles, and it's getting better. It's getting better as this thing runs in. It's just learning the characteristics of this engine and what a phenomenal engine it is. Anyway, we've got plenty of time to live with and talk about this car in the near future, but to be honest, I haven't actually had the brain capacity to take on board what I'm about to do. I've sort of known that it's been in my calendar and planned for a few weeks, but honestly, my schedule recently has been so busy that I'm literally waking up and taking every day as it comes. And this morning I've woken up and realized that I am about to get in a stunt plane. Now, I'm not sure if you guys have watched any RedBull air race content, but these guys are pulling up to 11G. Whether or not they're going to be doing that with me today, I'm not sure, because that sounds like the kind of figure that would snap your neck. I mean, I didn't think it would get more sort of nerve-wracking and scary than when I drove the F1 car, but this is up there, and it's only just started to descend on me that I am now driving to an airport to get in one of those planes. Let's do that fancy cut where I like go in like this and come out like this. Boom! What do we reckon? Top flight, some Top Gun action right now. The funny thing is, it kind of feels just like a race suit that I would wear in a racing car, only I'm gonna have a very different experience shortly. So it's weird because we're actually running a little bit late. This has just been, right, come in here, sign this, wear this, do this, you're going out in the plane. So let's not hang around, let's do this. These are a bit different than the ones in my bathroom. Look how hardcore these are. Oh! That is heavy duty right there. That looks more like it's for weighing boxes, not humans, you know? It's like, put some crates on it.
No, but this is really,
what are you trying to say, guys?
This is really like...
super accurate.
You can get in.
Okay?
Yeah. What? I already...
What's it saying?
84.
Did you hear that? It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm a lightweight racing snake.
We need some more muscle.
I know. It's all about power to weight ratio in my world. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know.
Trying to say I'm skinny. Look at the ceiling. It's all beautiful beech wood. It's very posh. It's like what's weird is I'm drawing similar parallels to when I'm in the pit garage with cars. I mean, everything's on a much grander scale, and weirdly, it's much quieter. Normally, in a pit lane, you'd be like saying, "What? I can't hear you," because all of the cars would be starting up. But of course, there's no airplanes immediately around us. Speaking of which, I think the plane, I read that it's around 315 horsepower, which is interesting because from my world, from the car world, 315 horsepower doesn't sound that much. But if you can see what these things are capable of with 315 horsepower, the agility looks ridiculous. I'm not entirely sure of the weight of the plane. I can't imagine it's that heavy, but again, similarities with power to weight. I assume these things are like, I don't know, 600 kilograms or something like that. And how not to ruin my lovely flight suit with what I had for breakfast this morning. Right, so we've now crossed the red line, which means we're sort of in, or we're airside, as it were. I am approaching a Red Bull Air Race plane, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't really know how to put it into words, but listen, I'm used to getting into some pretty spicy stuff, but this is a totally different ball game.
Okay, this is your pilot.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. What can I expect from this?
Thank you. I mean, we will have some fun.
Yeah,
we will
absolutely.
depart here in Cannes. We will start with some basic aerobatics,
Right, okay.
like looping, rolls, and a combination of it, or like the vertical turning maneuver the guys are doing in the race.
Okay, cool.
And I mean, if you feel good and it's all nice, we can do some more stuff. Yes. Did you do aerobatics before?
No,
no,
never.
You flew in smaller planes.
When I was younger, I had some experience flying gliders.
Ah, okay, yeah, it's good.
But it's good, but it's like, you know, it's powered by thermals, isn't it? It's very, very steady.
But it's good to have it. I mean,
Yeah,
I started on gliders as well.
Okay, cool.
It's around about 600 kilogram and
600?
more
So
than
600
300 horsepower.
Horsepower.
Yes.
So
it's good. It's powerful.
let's do it, man.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Of course. It's always mildly disconcerting when you have to put a parachute on before you get into a plane. But it looks so cool.
So just in case we have, for example, catastrophic engine failure, very high, I will drop the canopy, and then the commando is jump, jump, jump.
Sure.
Then the only thing you have to do is to unfasten the seatbelts. Romolo, the technician, he will show you how it is done.
Okay.
That's
So I
all
just
you
pull
have
that.
to remember. Yes.
Wait until I'm
Unfasten
clear.
the seatbelts,
Unfasten the seatbelts, jump out of the plane,
Yes.
pull the big red
Only
handle.
on the commando.
Of course.
jump.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. That's it, more or less.
Okay.
Up a little bit.
So it's quite similar to being in a race car, really. We have harnesses, which are effectively like 4-point harnesses, and it's really tight. I'm being ratcheted in. Mad. Okay. That's cool though. That looks way cooler now, right? Tucked into my left sleeve is my sick bag, just in case. Who knows? Oh, the agility is incredible.
Starts with aerobatics.
Wow.
Aerobatics.
Oh, wow.
You like it?
Wow, yeah, this is incredible, What kind of G is that?
I was around about 5.5 G.
That's 5G?
Yes.
Wow. So when you guys do 11, that's insane.
Yes.
Oh my god. This is insane. Oh my god, dude.
You like it? It's good?
Wow.
Everything good?
Everything's good.
Okay, perfect.
The agility is insane! Oh, the compression! Wow! Wow, that's absolutely incredible. Wow, we are upside down, headed towards the floor.
Continue d'enrouler, Charlie Fox.
Oh, wow, that's the one! That's the one now, the compression is crazy. Wow, I'm just totally upside down here. This is mad. Oh my good god, I have never experienced anything like this. Oh wow.
Okay, now look to your left. You see the horizon on your left side?
God, we're just falling out of the sky. The sky is my floor. I have never experienced anything like this.
Okay, cool.
Okay, hold on. Wow. And we're going through the air race. inflatables. Ah, the accuracy. Wow, that is cool. Wow. I'm still trying to get my head around that.
I'm right.
I don't know where to begin with that experience. Dude, that was honestly, that was absolutely incredible.
Cool.
Absolutely incredible.
It was fun.
Wow.
Yes.
I've never experienced anything like it.
Really?
Never experienced anything like
Okay.
that. That was
Nice.
just out of this world.
Cool.
What was the move when we were going up towards the sky for a while? We were just sky.
We were going up straight,
just like
into-
vertical.
yes, and then we did it's so-called hammerhead.
We
We
swim.
turn on one spot. We turn.
Yeah, turn right down.
Yes, and then we're going back.
So that's called the hammerhead.
Yes.
I gotta find some footage of the hammerhead because that just scrambled, like, it was just like up, and then, oh, there's the floor. Wow. Dude, honestly, thank you so much for that. That was unbelievable. Didn't need the sick bag either. Although I have to say, if he kept on going for much longer, maybe I would. I don't know. I just lost for words. The experience of just the world upside down is one thing. We're in a beautiful sunny day. We've got Cannes as our backdrop. Further on beyond that, we have the snow-capped Alps. And at the same time, you're with this incredible pilot, the hammerhead. It's just straight up, and you're just looking at this blue void for a while, and then all of a sudden, your whole body goes hollow and light, and you just like crash towards the floor. The response of it as well, what I could see was the stick moving. So with this being a two-seater plane, the sort of passenger controls are also in front of me, and I could see the actual control stick moving. The tiniest amount of movement to make that plane do like insane things. It was like hyper responsive. Just being in something so small and so agile. Felt like I was like, you know, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? I feel like they've shrunk me down and stuck me on the back of like a wasp or something. It was just mental. The agility of it all. And that weightlessness that sometimes you're basically free falling and your whole body just goes hollow and light and you're just like flying towards the floor thinking what's coming next because you've got no idea. He sort of speaks to you in your ear and prepares you for, well, as much as you can possibly be prepared, but it's so loud in there you can kind of only hear it a bit. And all of a sudden, like 1 minute you're looking at the horizon, next minute you're upside down and backwards, and yeah, I'm gonna debrief, let the adrenaline deplete from my body because I'm slightly shaky, and that's the thing I'm most proud of though. No sick bag. Talk to you in a minute. How are you? Well,
I'm very good.
Good.
You're obviously, have you just been or
I've
just going?
been out. I've just been out.
How was it?
It was, well, I want to pick your brains on how you train for levels of G up to like 11, etc. Because I think we pulled about 5 and that was enough.
That felt like
that was
enough. Yeah. So everything
Yeah.
under 5G weighs 5 times more than it should do. So your head, your arms, that's why, you know, it's the same as being on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You try and put your arms out in front of you and you just can't keep them up because
Yeah.
everything is 5 times heavier.
Sure.
And we have the same thing, but obviously to a slightly higher level. So when we're snapping anything up to 12G in this aeroplane, it's a lot.
How do you train for that?
Well, a lot of the guys here are aerobatic pilots in their own right, so they're used to pulling a lot of G.
Yeah.
But you know, the only way to train for it is just to go out and do it
Do it.
repeatedly. Yeah, it's one of those. Obviously, a lot of physical fitness helps to
Sure.
keep yourself in shape to be able to cope with it. But
Yeah.
it's one of those what we call perishable skills. So if you've not been out and pulled a lot of G for a week or 2 weeks, then your tolerance to it will be
Really?
a lot lower. And yeah, dare I
Just a
say
few
it,
weeks.
yeah.
Wow.
So you have to, certainly before a race,
Yeah.
we'll do some flights back at home, just building your G tolerance up so your body gets used to it. Because it needs to be instinctive. You're concentrating on flying over the race lane, flying the track, so that needs to be instinctive. But yeah, it's hard work, as you've just
Absolutely,
found
yeah.
out.
Well, I was only out there for 15 minutes or something, but
Yeah.
it started to affect me when my eyes started going a bit black. Was that the compression or?
Well, all
No?
that was is.
Yeah.
So if you think about where you're standing now,
Yes.
and you're breathing air, so your body and your lungs are taking oxygen in, feeding oxygen to your blood, which is then feeding to your brain. When you're under that G,
Yes.
5 times G is pulling all of that blood away from your head down into your feet. So what you're experiencing with that sort of slight loss of vision is basically your brain getting starved of oxygen.
Right.
Which is why for us in the air race, and if you do this sort of day to day, it's not just about straining against that G, but you've also got to make sure whilst you're straining you're breathing to get the oxygen going back up into your brain, because without it, the next stage from what you experience is it goes completely black, and then
that's not what you want when you're flying it.
Not what you want when you go flying.
Well, I've always had ultimate respect for it, but after feeling it firsthand, well, you guys are next level. You guys are next level.
Glad you enjoyed it.
No, fabulous.
Enjoy the race. Good luck.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Unreal. Yeah, I just think this is the kind of thing that you don't hear about through the TV screen. You know, hear it firsthand from these guys. I hope it gives you an appreciation for just how hardcore it is. As I mentioned, I've felt a very small amount of it, and yeah, blew my mind. Ultimate respect. Highly cool.